Oh, well, good morning. Today we are going to talk all about what to expect on the first night of sleep training. Can't get in my car, but first I need to go to the gym and get my workout in. I love that I can make my own schedule because I can basically plan my morning and like my whole work day around what I need to do. So we're gonna go work out, and then we're gonna talk about night one of sleep training, so come work out with me. Before I go in there, I need my energy. I've been drinking these V8 energy drinks. I like them. They're not like the greatest tasting, but I also don't love the taste of coffee. I will gladly have these every day. They do taste better cold, however, I didn't have them in the fridge. But the other thing, like I'm trying all these like different kinds of like protein like additives because I don't get enough protein in my diet like at all. So I've been working on getting more protein, and I just tried these like Built Puff brownie batter. Like I thought this was gonna be delicious. Like even just thinking about it makes me want to puke. This is disgusting. It's like gooey and marshmallowy on the inside. Like, can you see that? Ugh. I'm gonna bring it into my trainer and I'm gonna make her try it. That was arm day. My arms are like super jello sore now. I love like feeling accomplished, like I've done something. So now we can go home, get on with the day. I've got a couple calls today. I've got some, obviously, like I'm working here. I will take you along the rest of the day and we will talk about what to expect for night one of sleep training. First, I really want to drive home the fact that you have to have a plan. When you are starting sleep training, you absolutely have to have a plan that you share with everybody who's going to be involved in the sleep training in any way, shape, or form. Whether that's daycare, grandparents, nanny, babysitter, whoever is going to be putting your baby down for sleep for at least the first 2 weeks of sleep training, they need to know exactly what you're doing and they need to be able to replicate it. I know daycare is going to be a completely different story. Maybe if you guys want me to make a video about sleep training and how to handle daycare with sleep training, just leave a comment in the comment section down below and let me know. First things first, make sure that you have a plan and that you've shared it with everyone and that everybody can be consistent. Then we'll talk about exactly what to expect. So let's get home. Let's get a little bit of computer work done. We got to answer some emails. We have some things to do before we can finish this conversation, but stay tuned. Hi, is this Molly? Hi, this is Missy calling from Slumber and Bloom. Is this still a good time to talk? And I see that you're struggling with Nora and potty training. If you want to kind of fill me in on what the situation is, and then we can talk about how I can help. You still can't see me. So while I make my lunch, let's talk a little bit more about what's gonna happen on night one of sleep training. I'm gonna get my yogurt, yeah. Bam. I'm gonna get my granola. The stuff I hide from my family, cause they can't have it, yeah. Fun fact, I have to be dairy free. Since I turned 35, I cannot digest dairy anymore. So here we are making dairy free yogurt parfaits. I bought an incredibly large container of strawberries yesterday, and my children have already eaten them all, which makes me quite angry because I specifically bought the big one so I would have enough for my yogurt parfaits. However, here we are with no strawberries. I am so distracted today. I will get through this video. Every single night you are going to do the same exact bedtime routine. Wait for it. Wait for this combination. This is me trying to be healthier, but it's fine. So because this is night one, you are going to do your bedtime routine the same way that you're going to do it for like the rest of your child's life. So that means that you are not feeding your child to sleep. If that's your sleep prop, we're putting your feeding at the beginning of your bedtime routine. And of course, I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel. You would think this is peanut butter, but it's not. It's cookie butter. And if you've never had it, then you should try it. And I looked at the nutrition facts. Even though it sounds like it wouldn't be as healthy as peanut butter is really not that healthy. Bedtime routine needs to be the same exact routine every single night. So let's say, for example, you do a bath every single night, then that is part of your bedtime routine. If you don't do a bath every night, then it's not part of your bedtime routine. And to be honest, I don't usually have the bath being part of the bedtime routine because it's usually not an everyday thing. I made it in the garbage, yeah. You want to get your baby in their diaper. Whether you had them in a bath or not in the bath, you want to get them just down to their diaper while you do a feeding. After you've done your feeding, now during this feeding, it's very important to keep your baby awake. After the feeding is when you're going to lay baby down, either on your changing table or on the floor. Honestly, I prefer a floor over a changing table, because what I will have you do is give your baby a lotion massage. And when you can really be like really close to your baby, and I guess like we can do this on the changing table, that just was never my jam. I don't know, I guess I'm a floor mom because I was always on the floor with my kids. Whatever floats your boat, but a lotion massage would be fantastic. Those lavender lotions are not proven to help babies sleep better. I'm gonna have to take this phone call, so hang on. Hi, can you hang on while I finish this portion of what I'm filming? Okay, hang on. Muting you, you can't listen to me film. Okay, so after you've done your lotion massage, then you're going to get the pajamas on, you're going to get the sleep sack on, and it's go time. You are going to cuddle and rock your baby for a couple minutes. You are not putting your baby to sleep, and then you're putting them in the crib. After you've put them in the crib, they need to have their eyes open. They need to be fully awake. Yes, they can be drowsy, but drowsy can be dangerous because everybody has a different definition of drowsy. Your baby's eyes should be open. They should not be closed. They should not be closing. They should not be fluttering. They should be open. Just a couple of these peanut butter chips. Then you're going to choose your sleep training method. Now, that is a video for another day, but whatever sleep training method you do at bedtime, you need to stick with it until your baby falls asleep. Let's eat some of this yogurt while I wait for the kids to get home from school.
I look like a nerd in glasses.
Hi, babies. So remember when I said I was super distracted? Like, let's just rewind a little bit. You need to. I am so distracted today. I will get through this video. Yep, super distracted, and I was like, I'm so gonna get through this video. Well, it's been an entire week and I did not get through the video. So let's keep talking about what to actually expect on the first night of sleep training your baby. Hi, is this Candace? Hi, this is Missy calling from Slumber and Bloom. We had a call scheduled right now to talk about Summer's sleep. Oh my gosh, that mom was so sweet. What I was gonna say is that a lot of parents end up using like their business emails or their business phone numbers, because I work with a lot of entrepreneurs and doctors and nurses. Like, met so many really cool people through this job, but this mom just told me, and it's like really funny that I'm like filming at the same time, that my YouTube videos have been extremely helpful and have helped her learn a lot of things about sleep and sleep training that she wouldn't have just like put together on her own, because there's so much stuff on the internet. So the fact that I can customize things for your family is really beneficial. So if that's something that you need, then click the link in the description box down below and set up a sleep consultation. Let's keep going. So we talked about the resistance and the protest. We talked about irregular sleep patterns. Now we're going to talk about the gradual improvements. I know that I already said that sleep is not going to be linear, but it is so important to know that you are going to see gradual improvements. So first, you're going to see that first stretch of the night getting better, less interrupted, less broken up, and then you're going to see the rest of the night kind of follow. You might still have some early morning wakings, but then that's going to follow next. And naps will also improve during the day as well. So this is not all going to happen at once. It's going to happen gradually. You might have a unicorn baby who can do it all at once, but that is not the norm. So understand that even if your friend says, oh, we sleep trained and everything was perfect after night one, that is not typical. So do not compare yourself or your situation to what other people have experienced. The next thing that I wanted to talk about is that this is going to be a stressful experience, both just like emotionally and physiologically, like in your body, you are going to be producing more cortisol during this experience, especially if you have a difficult, hard crier. If your child is crying a lot, or maybe they are not accepting this process as quickly and easily as you had hoped, you are going to feel stressed out. And the most important thing for you to do is to have a cheerleader. I think that I found myself a cheerleader. Like, clearly that is my job here. I will hand you a step-by-step sleep plan on a silver platter, and I think everybody needs a sleep consultant, but if that is not for you, that is okay. I will not take it personally, but you need to have someone in your corner who is cheering you on, telling you that you're doing a great job, your kid's doing a great job, and that you can do it. Whether this is a spouse, a sibling, a parent, anything or anyone who can support you through this process and actually like be there or be on the phone or be a text message away, that is going to help you be more successful and less stressed in a very stressful situation. With that being said, the last thing that I wanted to talk about is that you need to tag team, all right? So having a partner or somebody there with you to do this process is going to be very important in your mental health, as well as just making sure that if you need to take a break, that somebody else can step in. This is where I come in with in-home sleep consultations, where I will go in and do the sleep training for you. If I'm not local to you, or it is not something that you can financially invest in, then this is where even just having a plan laid out with a partner, whether, again, if it's a spouse, a sibling, a parent, whoever, that can be there to help you take turns if need be, that is going to be the most beneficial thing for you. So if you need to take a break, then you need to tell this person, I need a break, I need to step out, I need you to go in for the next check, or whatever sleep training method you are using. Even if you are in the room the entire time, it is fine to walk out and say, I need you to go in, it's time for me to take a break. And that is totally fine. Take a break, have a glass of wine or whatever you want to have, take a walk outside. You can do whatever you need to do to make sure you're in the right headspace to continue this process. So make sure you have someone there that can tag team with you. Now, again, I've mentioned several times in this video that I can help your family one-on-one with this transition from crappy sleep to amazing sleep. So you can find me at slumberandbloom.com. I would love to help your family. I would be honored to help improve sleep for not only your baby, but for everyone in your household, because you would be surprised how much better everything in your life is going to be once everyone is sleeping well. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have further questions and you want me to do any follow-up videos about night 1 of sleep training or beyond, then leave it in the comments down below. Don't forget to check out the video on birth night, because that is very important to know and expect this to happen while you are sleep training. And keep blooming. Mwah.